Hey 4th and 5th, my name is Ellie. Happy Sunday. We miss you guys, we love you guys, and we've got a lot in store for you today. We're kicking off our new series called Proverbs. It's on the book of Proverbs, which is all about wisdom and knowledge. I don't know about you guys, but as for me, I know that I could use more wisdom and knowledge in my life. Look, I love worship, and we're about to go into a time of worship right now, which is where we get to sing about how good God is to us. So let's go.
Come on, sing it out, sing it out, sing it out.
Staring into your eyes makes my heart come alive. Suddenly brought to life when I met you. Reaching beyond the skies, running deep to stretch wide. Perfect love realized here with you. Yeah, this love is for real, you will never let go, never let go. Oh, it's more than just words, love beyond my control, out of control. This is real love, this is real love. This is real love, this is real love. Oh. I want you, you won't let me down. You got me, you got me. This love is for real, you will never let go, never let go. Oh, it's more than just words, love beyond my control, out of control. This is real love, this is real love. Staring into your eyes makes my heart come alive. Suddenly brought to life when I met you.
1, 2, 3, 4.
This is real love, this is real love. This is real love, this is real love. Oh.
Watch where you step.
Oh, it's gonna get messy.
That was disgusting.
Hang on for the loop!
3, 2, 1. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
I'm Ricky.
I'm Jamie, welcome to the Loop Show. Ricky, would you say that you live the good life?
Like sum of all parts, like if I would give myself a grade.
Normally, whenever I think of living the good life, I think of somebody really rich that just like spends their days on the beach sipping orange juice. But no, I think that we're actually talking about making good choices in life or making bad choices in life.
I'd say probably 3 out of 5.
I would say 3 out of 5 as well. I'll admit sometimes I just don't know what choices to make.
Well, there's actually a book in the Bible that helps us making wise choices. It's called the Book of Proverbs. That's Pro-verbs. Check out this explanation.
There are 3 books in the Bible that have come to be called the wisdom literature: Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, and Job.
And all of these books are addressing the same set of questions. What kind of world are we living in? And what does it look like to live well in this world?
So, how to be good at life.
Yeah. So each of these books tackles these questions from a unique perspective, and it's important to understand all of them to get a fully biblical perspective on the good life. So as a thought experiment, you could actually imagine each of these books as a person. So Proverbs would be like this brilliant young teacher, and Ecclesiastes the sharp, middle-aged critic, and Job would be this weathered old man who's seen a lot in his day.
We're going to start by meeting the book of Proverbs. So what makes her so smart?
Well, Proverbs can see things that most people don't see. She believes that there's an invisible creative force in the universe that can guide people in how they should live. And you can't see it, just like you can't see gravity, but it affects everything that we do.
So what's this force?
Well, in Hebrew, it's called chokhmah, and it usually gets translated into English as wisdom. It's an attribute of God that God used to create the world. And chokhmah has been woven into the fabric of things and how they work. So wherever people are making good or just or wise decisions, they're tapping into chokhmah.
And whenever someone's making a bad decision, they're working against chokhmah.
Right, or as it says in Proverbs chapter 1, the waywardness of fools will destroy them, but the one who listens to wisdom lives in security.
So it's like a moral law of the universe.
Yeah, it's a cause-effect pattern, and no one can escape it. And Proverbs personifies all of this as a woman.
Yeah, Lady Wisdom.
Right, and she roams around the earth, calling out, making herself available to anyone who's willing to listen to her and to learn. Which leads to the second thing Proverbs believes, that anyone can access and interact with wisdom and use it to make a beautiful life for yourself or for others.
You can create with it like a designer.
Yes, in fact, chokhmah in Hebrew isn't simply intellectual knowledge. The word is also used to describe a skilled artisan who excels at their craft, like woodworking or stonemasonry. So you show you possess chokhmah when you put it to work and develop the skill of making a good life.
Okay, that makes sense. So let's do this. Let's go find some wisdom.
But before you do, Proverbs has one more really important thing to consider. Chokhmah isn't some impersonal force. It's an attribute of God himself. And so in Hebrew thought, your journey to becoming wise has to begin with what Proverbs calls the fear of the Lord. It's this healthy respect for God's definition of good and evil. And true wisdom means learning those boundary lines and not crossing them.
Now, all those ideas you just unpacked are in chapters 1 through 9 in Proverbs. But when I think of the book of Proverbs, I think of the collection of sayings, the Proverbs themselves. Tell me about those.
Yeah, those are what you find in chapters 10 on to the end of the book. It's a collection of hundreds and hundreds of proverbs about any and all aspects of life. And chokhmah gets applied to them, resulting in this wise guidance to help you find a path towards success, and no matter what you do.
If I design my life with these sayings, life is going to be good.
Yeah, or as Proverbs puts it, it'll give health to your bones, prosperity, a long, rich life.
Which is a really big claim.
But you can see how it's often the case. Wise people, they tend to do better. Things usually work out well for them in life. And so that is the promise and the wisdom of the book of Proverbs.
I love how they say anybody can access or interact with wisdom. That includes us. That includes you.
Jamie, what's one of the worst decisions you've ever made?
I remember one time I was in my music theory class and I was taking a test and I got really nervous that I was gonna fail. And so I casually started looking at my neighbors' tests to see what they were writing down.
Shortly after I got my driver's license, I was told not to have a car full of people. I could only have one passenger. One day, I decided I was going to pick up all of my friends for school. My dad caught me.
Well, we certainly weren't accessing wisdom during those decisions.
no. Each choice we make is like a path. We're going to choose a wise path or a foolish path.
That's actually what we're gonna be talking about today. So before we do that, let's look at this. Or over here. Or maybe it's up here. I don't know where it's
Okay,
at.
now I'm going to get my compass.
Your compass. He's not really good with his compass. Are you sure this is a good idea?
For wisdom will enter your heart, and knowledge will fill you with joy. For wisdom will enter your heart, and knowledge will fill you with joy, 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 joy. Wise choices, wise choices, wise choices will watch over you. Wise choices. Wise choices, wise choices will watch over you.
For wisdom will enter your heart, and knowledge will fill you with joy. Wise choices will watch over you, understanding will keep you safe.
For wisdom will enter your heart, and knowledge will fill you with joy. For wisdom will enter your heart, and knowledge will fill you with joy. Wise choices.
So we are going to be doing the Wise Pies Challenge. We don't know much about it other than we don't have any socks or shoes on.
That's right. You know why? Because when it comes to Judo Bob, we don't use shoes. We use what our God gave us, and that is bare feet.
Judo Bob.
I am so excited. Judo Bob, I'm a big fan of all your takes.
Thank you so much. I'm a big fan of you guys, and I'm a big fan of this challenge. Are you guys pumped? Are you ready?
Yeah, now that you're here.
Well, thank you. We are talking about wise choices. I'm the master of wise choices, and we're gonna see how you guys stand up to wise choices when it comes to pies and disgusting things. Ricky, Jamie, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. All right, as you can see, we have a few boxes here. Be careful where you step. It's the Wise Pies Challenge. Choose one of the two boxes in front of you. That's 1, 2, yes. Step down into it. And one box hides a pie, the other one is empty.
Ooh.
So you either get an empty box or you get a pie filled with specialties. And this is where we get all philosophical. Just like the two boxes that you have in front of you, that's a wise decision or a not so wise decision. So, yes, very deep. Now, before you get started, you each have 2 cards, okay? These cards may help as you are making your choices. You can play your card anytime by announcing to me, that would be Judo Bob, that you would like to play a card.
Okay.
So, Ricky, you have 5 seconds.
Okay. I'm leaning towards this.
Wise choice or not?
Not wise.
Oh, really?
That would be a not wise decision.
That's a pie.
Oh, that is a pie. That looks beautiful. Oh, I
Yeah.
had a manicure and pedicure that looked exactly like that.
Yeah, it looks like mustard and you know what? Nacho cheese.
Jamie, which box would you like to put both feet in?
Okay, I've heard left is right, right is wrong. So I'm gonna go with the left. Woo! Oh no! I was wrong! The saying is wrong!
Both feet,
oh my
please.
gosh!
Oh.
I really don't like being I don't like my feet on things.
Okay, next box. Ricky, are you ready to take the plunge into the next box?
I will not make the same mistake twice, so I'm gonna go diagonal.
Yes!
Oh,
You have an
no.
empty box, the wise choice. Oh, beautiful, Ricky.
I would like to play a wise choice card.
Okay, we're playing the wise choice card. I will take that, wise choice. That box is empty.
Great.
So unless you want a pie again.
No. It's so
Beautiful, wise choices.
Thank you.
We made a wise choice today. 1 was by luck. Third box.
I think the path for me is gonna be a diagonal path.
Okay, we're choosing diagonal pass.
But
That's
I'm gonna
very
do
bold.
This one.
Oh, we hit another pie.
that's worse. Oh no.
That smells very bad. If that was a board, I would want to break it.
There
Blue
it is.
cheese, maybe?
I'm going to go with this box.
Let's go.
There's
Oh no.
cold.
I believe something just popped in there, or juices are flowing over the
Yeah,
feet.
gross. There's something green in it. There's something green in it.
Mm,
There's
like a
something
salad.
green in it.
It looks like there's
That's
seaweed.
What you guys are experiencing is a thing called kimchi.
Oh,
I
hate
can't
kimchi.
spell it.
Kimchi is a fermented cabbage.
Would you like to use one of your cards?
I would. I would like to choose a celebrity tweet.
A celebrity tweet. Well, Jaden Smith, which is the son of Will Smith, the Fresh Prince himself,
Yes.
once said, the more time you spend awake, the more time you spend asleep.
What?
The more time you spend awake, the more time you spend asleep.
I were asleep, I would just keep walking forward. So I'm gonna keep going diagonal
Very
because
good.
that's the wisest thing to do. Oh no!
We hit another pie. Can you believe it?
This feels like it came from the ocean.
Okay, we have ocean pie.
It looks
Beautiful.
Sardines. I think he's stepping in sardines.
For the people at home, what is a sardine?
A sardine is a small fish.
It's a small fish that is not so tasty when it comes to pie.
I'm
Okay.
going to use the magic 8-ball.
The magic 8-ball. The 8-ball says cannot predict now. So sorry, waste of a card. Choose your box.
I was right.
We have an empty box.
Yay!
Oh man, we have a wise choice made by luck. Jamie, would you say that the magic 8-ball was helpful?
No.
Okay, so we should not rely on wise answers when it comes to magic 8-balls or anything of the like. Do we have any cards left?
I have a card.
We do have a card.
I'd like to use it.
The wise choice card. That box is empty. Okay.
That was
Yay!
Jamie, which box do you choose?
I'm gonna choose this one. Hopefully nothing.
Oh no! We have a pie!
What are these? They're
Oh,
like
man.
squishy little beads.
Squishy little beads.
They're popping under my toes.
Well, look at that. In case you guys forgot, there was one box that you guys both did not get to experience. Are you curious as to what was in that box?
Yes.
Okay, well, let's take a look.
Yes, I was hoping you'd do that. Did we miss like the most disgusting box?
You did miss the most disgusting box.
Oh, that's so gross.
Big.
It's squid and salmon. It's the deepest of the sea creatures came to life today.
Oh, thank you.
All right, thank you guys. I appreciate your participation. I believe the next segment is Josh. Back to you.
Hey, Internet.
Whoop, Josh Drzelecki, that's Polish. Boy, you've got a fast connection here.
Whoa, who are you?
I'm the internet, but you can call me Webbles.
Well, nice to meet you, Webbles.
Oh, thanks. Good to meet you too, Josh. What can I help you with?
Webbles, I'm looking for things on wisdom.
Yeah, the side effects of losing your wisdom teeth, I can help you with that. There's like 6 videos back here. What can I...
No, keep scrolling. I want to learn about wisdom.
Oh, yeah, sure. Cats can't taste sweet, and Hawaiian pizza was invented in 1962. NBA players run as much as 4 miles during a game.
No, I want to learn more about wisdom and how to make the right choices.
Oh, well, let's see. We can go to your Aunt Susie's Facebook page. She's got a lot of opinions there. We can go to Etsy. There's some cross-stitch wisdom. Eat, pray, love. We can go to the Book of Proverbs, as written by the wisest man in the world.
The Book of Proverbs?
Yeah.
Well, tell me more about that.
Well, let's see. It was written by King Solomon. What else do you want to know?
Now, King Solomon, he's the one who asked God for wisdom, right?
Yeah. Famous story. God said, I'll give you one thing, and King Solomon asked for wisdom.
Wow, and so what does the Book of Proverbs say about making the right choices?
Well, let's see. It says a lot. Let's cram through. Proverbs 3:6 says, seek his will in all you do, and he will show you which path to take.
Seek his will.
Seek whose will? What are we talking about?
I think you're talking about God's will.
God's will or Kanye's will? Because he has a lot of opinions too, you know.
No, not Kanye, because you were saying that Proverbs is the book of wisdom. It's not advice, it's wisdom that we can use in our lives. So what you're saying is that the book of Proverbs that talks all about wisdom tells me that my wisdom doesn't come from earthly knowledge, that it comes from God.
Yeah, well,
so if I'm wanting to make the right choices, I just need to seek God's will. I need to seek him out.
Yeah, but the Bible won't tell you that roller coasters can help you pass kidney stones.
No, but what the Bible will tell me is that wisdom doesn't come from a magic 8-ball, or it doesn't come from famous celebrities' tweets or anything like that. It comes from God. So if I want to make the right choices in life, I don't need to trust on myself. I need to trust in God and follow His will and seek out what He has to say about making that choice.
That would be the wisest
Wibbles,
choice.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much. You've helped so much.
Definitely.
Have a great day.
Oh yeah, sure. You want to scroll through Instagram some? I got some great videos. Where'd my desktop background go?
Oh, it smells so bad. I don't think I'm ever gonna be able to get the stench out of my foot.
My feet already smell pretty funky. Did you know that in the book of Proverbs, there are 31 chapters?
So most months you could read a chapter a day and spend the entire month gaining wisdom.
It's a good place to start.
God's wisdom is available for everyone.
Trust Him to help you make wise choices.
Ugh.
And until next time,
Enjoy the ride! This towel is done for. We're gonna have to burn this towel.
We have to make decisions each and every day. Just like Adam and Eve had to make the decision between the right thing and the wrong thing, we also have decisions that we have to make each and every day. A verse that I love is in Proverbs, and it's Proverbs 3:6, which says, "Seek His will in all that you do, and He will show you which path to take." There are a lot of different paths that we're gonna have to choose between in life. And when we choose to seek God by praying, by worshiping, by reading His Word, then He's able to help us with those hard decisions. He's able to help us make the right ones, the wise decisions. Let's pray. God, I thank you that you are so good. I thank you that you knew each and every one of us before we were even born, that you knew the hard things that we were gonna have to face in life, the hard decisions that we were gonna make. And God, you are so good and you love us so much that you're willing to help us make those hard decisions, to help walk through the hard times so that we're not alone. So I'm just praying right now that you would give us wisdom, that we would have enough faith and trust in you to make the right decisions, to make the hard decisions that glorify you. So I'm just praying that you would be glorified in our lives, that you would be glorified in our decisions. God, that we would know that you love us so much, that we would know that we are never alone, God, and that you see each and every one of us and you hear us, God. So give us the confidence in you to make the right decisions and give us wisdom to make the right decisions. I'm praying that we would live, look, and love more like you, Jesus, today than we did yesterday. Amen. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. I cannot wait till next week. It's going to be great. Have a great Sunday, and we'll see you then.
Well, hey, thanks for checking out this video. Make sure to follow us on social media at ckids.cc. Make sure that you don't miss out on anything CKids related. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you at 11 o'clock at our Zoom groups.